Morning, y'all. Today is Wednesday, the 28th, February of 2024. All right, well, we are going to get drywall up here today because we're all taken care of. I got all my blocking laid out where I want it to go. My electrical's in for my charging station up top for my emergency lights for inside of here. And, well, you guys will see that. And I know we can put flashlights and stuff in here, but I'll have something I want something that's going to last more than 10 hours or so. Plus, I'm also looking at doing the same thing for the whole house. Off those little tiny lights right there. So, it's kind of like a little practice run for me. We're looking at getting the rest of this tile taken off. We're just going to go ahead and cut on the outside of it, peel it off, and hopefully it'll take the paper too. And just get stuff cleaned up inside the shower area. So once it gets that done, we're going to go ahead and sister some areas in, and do what we got to do to fill this in, and then frame it out for the niche and all that. And then I'm going to drill my holes. After I go up in the attic and see what I got up in the way. There's 2 holes here, so I'll shove some pipe up there or whatever and see what's in the way. I don't want any wire lines that might be laying on top of the joists or so, or electrical that might be in the way. I'll go up there so I can run my 2 water lines down the wall here and out to the tub. And then this one here is for that other shower head. And then I'll go ahead and get all this cleaned up so we'll be ready for putting that curdy board on. Schluter curdy. And then, of course, I got to insulate the wall. I'm going to use rock wool. So getting everything kind of ready so we can just get the drywall patch there, get this drywalled in. And when I start to tape the mud, I can hit the patch, I can hit this, I can go hit the closet over there as well. And it's like freezing outside, man. Yesterday it was 81 degrees, and today it started off at 26 degrees, and now it's about 36 degrees. But the wind's blowing, so it feels colder outside. So we're trying to get what we can done inside. So today will be pretty much just drywall, and then see what else we need to get taken care of, other that I just mentioned on the shower. So little by little. My first time doing the curdy board. I've never done this. It's a new product to me. So I had to watch some YouTube videos, and it's no different than hanging drywall and sealing the shower with the hardy backer and stuff. So that I've done plenty of times. Just I'm not going to do it the way they did it here. No sealant at all. That was crazy. I looked into the corner here, and I could see the hardy backer, and I could see the wood exposed. I'm going, you gotta be kidding me. No sealant at all. So anyways, that's what we got going on. And get things set up. I'll be right back. We're getting there, little by little. I don't know, you may not be able to get those in there, huh? Give it a try, see what happens. Worst case scenario, I just drywall it like a picture frame. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyways, we're kind of taking our time on the bathroom part because I'm looking at every time I turn around and notice I need an extra board. And if I nail this board on first, then I don't have a whole lot of room here. If I nail this board on first, I'll have the room, but I don't have enough room for the washers that go in here. So we're going to bring it on out. We're going to just scab onto this here, put some furring strips on it, and bring it out. As far as our niche is concerned, that's how high it's going to go. And the way it works is that you put your niche in, and then you draw your line after you cut out your hole, right? Slide your niche in, and then you got to draw around the outside of the flange of the niche, and then you got to cut that off so everything resets flush. And I wanted to make sure that I had extra boards here for, this part would be for the niche, and this part here would be for the board itself. So that way I have my extra perimeter around there just for the board. So I'm just taking my time looking at all this here. I don't want to go into an oops mode, have to pull out all the saws and everything and do this, that, and the other. Just, get all the wood part done, all the rough cut part, get that part done, knock it out. Boom, done, just like we did here. Got everything set up and ready in here. We just need to get the drywall in. So around 2 o'clock we should be doing that. Went ahead and I took the niche out. I screwed this in here with the 3-inch deck screws. And I was looking at the tallest bottle my wife has for conditioner, so that way you can, plus I know I'm still gonna have room. I might have to move this up, but maybe another 1/2 inch. They give you the 1/4 inch grid marks. So there's a 4, there's 1. No, that ain't 1/4 inch. Can't be. Or they give you grid lines. That is not no 1 inch and 4. That's a lot bigger. I don't know what the grid marks are. I mean, how, the scale of them. But I was just kind of playing off of that, and I'm thinking, I might go a little bit higher because the tallest ball fits here, and then shorter ones they'll all fit in this area here. So if I brought this up 2 more lines, just to have more hand room, so you don't have to grab this and just pump it into your hand. That'll work that way. So slowly but surely working with it, seeing what needs to be done, trying to stay away from my water lines that will come down to the tub, and stay away from my water lines coming down here. Just analyzing everything. Seeing I need to pull some of these furring strips off, slam them over, add some more furring strips, just fill them all in. And we'll just keep rocking and rolling until I feel comfortable in this area. I'm kind of debating whether I want to take this drywall off and oh, it's a ladder. It's a ladder bouncing off it. And wrap it around. I don't know if I want to just take it and just take this panel off, take that panel off, and just do a complete wrap around and remove this one as well. If I remove this one though, then I have this issue to deal with. So I'm just slowly trying to get a little more done, figure out some more, see where I'm going to go with this. So once he gets all that framed out up there, then I'm going to have him cut right on for that line where the grout line used to be, and pull this off. I got 2x4 back here, I got 2x4 on the other side. So we'll get all that cleaned up and rock and roll. Alrighty, well I said we're gonna get some drywall up. Well, at least we got the lid up. I measured out from the floor, the finished floor, there's tile underneath here, to there. It's 8'2". I've got 8-foot sheets. I'm not gonna buy 10-footers or anything else to have all that waste. So just have to put like 1 3/4 beater on the bottom. I've got some big molding, doesn't matter. I think it's 4 inch or so. That'll work. We went ahead and got everything finished out in here. So everything, we added another board and got it ready so we can, I have room for those big old monster washers to go on here with that bleach or whatever board, curdy board. So everything is furred out, everything is doubled up to where I have the room. I just added a couple of boards. Actually, we stacked this one here. It was like way back there. And I'm going, I don't have a whole lot of bite, so we just kept screwing them on. It's just for us to have a bite to it, And we're using deck screws too, 3-inch deck screws, so not gonna rust in here. By the time I get done, it'll be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim up that membrane right there and then tack it. That'll be done tomorrow. We'll start on that tomorrow morning. We'll get everything cleaned up, vacuumed in here, and do all the tacks, clean up all the membrane, and get them all put together, just get everything vacuumed out and stuff, and Then once I get the membrane tacked in place, I'll go ahead, like I said, and I'm going to pour epoxy down inside there just in case my chisel went a little too far and I was digging out the cement board. So, and then after that, I am going to pour really lightweight, well, not lightweight, but a liquid mixture of the cementol. I'll get that part down in there and kind of leave it about, I don't know, 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch from the tile, because I still got to grind down the tile. So we're good here. So once I get my 4-inch, or my it's 4-inch cut in, so that way when I put the board in, I'll have an area for me to put the curvy tape and get it all done nice and neat after I get my epoxy and then my cementol, and then I might even run another bead of epoxy down there. I really want to make sure this is all sealed. I might even just paint the membrane once I get it all tacked up, right before I put the Kirby on. Like I said, I'm going to go overboard. I don't care, you know. I don't want to have this kind of issue for me or anybody else that buys this house. So, go above and beyond. Why not, you know? My time is cheap or the most expensive, right, Dad? My dad used to say that all the time. Says, I'm either the cheapest or the most expensive person. Right now, I'm the cheapest. So I'm taking my time doing it. So it's free. My time is free here. Maybe there's some sweat equity into this here. Who knows, you know? We purchased this place for a good deal and put some money into it. Market's fluctuating, of course, because of the times that are going on right now globally. You know, the border, you know, I'm not going to say all that stuff here. You guys should be paying attention. If you're not, I don't know what to say. We got 10 after 4. We're just going to go ahead and clean up and take care of the ceiling. That's the hardest part. And see what we can get hung up there at least before 4:30, before he leaves, before Matthew leaves. Because I'm not carrying that stuff in by myself. My back is thrashed from yesterday. I got a pinched nerve too. Just, man. Well, yesterday I showed that we got the 3 sheets up. We got mostly tacked in the spots that I needed. And I started hanging, had my wife help me get some boards in here. Matthew ended up twisting his ankle or doing something, stepping out of his house last night. So he called me at 7 this morning, going, give me a ride. And I was going to give him a ride, but then the doctor said, hey, you know, we've got an opening at 8:40, and he's calling me at 8:25 saying, I just booked the appointment. I'm going, well, that's not going to work. He goes, but my roommate will help me. So his roommate's taking him to the doctor. We'll see if you broke it or just a bad sprain. He said he heard something pop. And he goes, you know, I walked inside, he goes, it was sore, but he woke up at about 3 o'clock this morning, just sweating and in pain and all that. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably have to be on a crutch for about a week or two. That's what the doctor says. So going solo today. Solo, I need a bucket to get up. Anyways. So the wife helped me get 5 panels in here. I can manage the other ones, you know, because we've got to maneuver through the double doors into the entry there where the coffee bar is, into the kitchen, around the corner. But the other ones are going to be cut pieces. And I might be short, too. Not me personally, but I might need one more drywall board. So go ahead and get some stuff set up here and be right back. The 1-inch better. Well, these are 1 1/4, but my back hurts from that fall, and I have nothing to grab onto. I probably should get my 6-foot ladder, but I'll just get it tacked in place, come back, mark it out, and knock it out. I've got went out and bought the the stirrups tight, so I don't have to bend over and try to pick it up. This is great, man. I haven't seen these before. I've got two of the ones without the stirrup. And unfortunately, this is an 8-foot sheet. And you can see how much I got down there at the bottom, about a little over 2 inches. And if you look, I'm pretty parallel with, you know, my overlap. But if you look at the top, it goes almost 0 to about an inch, about an inch. So everything's got a square here. You see, got a gap right here. We slammed up against the wall. I said, Matthew, push it up that way. And he goes, I can't because it's sticking here. So everything's at a square. It is what it is. We'll make it happen. All right, folks. Well, I'm almost done. My body is sore. I'm having a hard time getting up because my back hurts, hips hurt. So, call it the day. I wanted to push it. So I can get that, you know, that little 2-inch area that's missing because they made this room 8'2" on the inside. I'm just slapping that on there just so I have a thickness there for the base molding. Everything else is in. I'm good all the way around. Got that in one cut. And put that patch on. And then probably take some time to put that little, get everything cleaned out of the cracks, vacuum it out and all that. And then pour a little bit of epoxy in there, let it dry overnight. Come back with a little bit of my Cementol, let that dry. That'll only take like an hour, it'll be rock hard. It dries like within 15 minutes. And I'll go from there. I will tack up the membrane. A lot of stuff that I would have Matt do because it's hard for me to get up and down. And I didn't put my knee pads on today, so my knees are sore too. But I have to do it tomorrow, so I'm gonna quit, not overdo it. That's what happens when you wreck all the time. Well, not all the time. I broke my bones. I broke my arms 11 times. Skateboarding, BMX, and well, I had a BMX and then I turned a beach cruiser into a BMX. And that's when I broke my arms 11 times. Then I, you know, broke other bones over the years, dirt bike riding, street bike, stuff like that. You know. Dirt bike riding got me pretty good because, well, I wasn't as fit as you need to be when you're riding this thing, so you can't handle the bike as well. And, you know, I was out there trying, but I was never really good at dirt bike riding. You know, just putting around and stuff, yeah, but not trying to keep up with the guys that are a lot more experienced. That doesn't work for me. And I feel it today. I feel it every day, actually. But, anyways, so we're going to call it. I'm going to clean up. Wife's been at the closet all day. She knows there quite a bit, which is good for her. And we're going to call this done for the day. God bless y'all. Take care. Thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later.